Part Solutions, the standard in reuse. In this brief introduction, you will learn how Part Solutions 3D part catalog management will make it easy for your design teams to find, reuse, and control standard 3D parts. The mason jar of bolts in your garage, your father had one of these. You may have one yourself, which you keep around in the hope that someday you'll be able to find that nut or bolt that is the perfect size that you need. The problem with the jar of bolts is that when you dump it out to search for parts, you still cannot find what you're looking for. So these parts rarely get used because it is actually easier to go to the hardware store and just buy a new one. Over time, these parts just continue to pile up, while you continue to spend more money to buy new parts at the store. The problem with the jar of bolts is that there is limited organization, similar or duplicate parts, no information about the parts, and it is too easy to keep adding to the jar of parts. This is a lot like the challenges you face finding the right part in your 3D standard part library. In the design and tooling world, when designers can't find standard parts, they remodel them, and remodeling them leads to similar parts, duplicate parts, multiple part numbers, unapproved parts, and parts that are out of date. In fact, with large global organizations, you most likely have multiple designers remodeling the same standard parts. The continuous remodeling of these standard parts leads to a jungle of parts, making it impossible for designers to find the right part or approved part with confidence. To further complicate the standard part management problem, you most likely have multiple product program teams and suppliers who may be using different versions of your CAD system, or different CAD systems altogether. Though you may be utilizing a product data management or PDM library to vault your standard 3D CAD parts and assemblies, you are forced to migrate, translate, or duplicate these CAD libraries to support all of the CAD systems on your various product programs. The result is wasted time and money, building and managing standard parts, the bulk of which are not even your parts. They come from your suppliers. In today's business environment, your company is under intense pressure to deliver innovative products to market as quickly and cost-effectively as possible. Competition has forced you to expand your product development team to be global, incorporating more best-in-class suppliers and partners than ever. The disjoint nature of global teams has made it difficult to enforce design consistency and compliance in the use of standard components. The U.S. Department of Defense estimates that each new part introduced into a new product development cycle costs $20,000 per part just to manage it over its life cycle. So when we add the hard dollar cost required to source and manufacture new standard parts to soft dollar cost of designers wasting time searching, remodeling, migrating, and translating standard parts, your development costs can skyrocket to hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. To achieve success in a highly competitive global marketplace, you can no longer afford to remodel standard parts or waste time managing them. You need to find parts fast, maximize part reuse, and ensure part compliance. To address your standard part catalog management challenges, Part Solutions delivers Part Enterprise, a next-generation solution for 3D part catalog management. Part Enterprise pulls together design teams with centralized access to 3D standard part catalogs to ensure standard parts are easy to find, reuse, and control, while minimizing the IT management required to manage your standard part catalogs. The Part Solutions product suite starts with Part Catalog for cataloging 3D standard parts and their millions of parametrically configurable options. The Part Enterprise CAD integrated browser and Part Community web browser provide in-house design teams and global teams access to catalog parts in any native CAD format. Part Solutions enables OEMs to ensure part reuse, consolidation, and compliance through the supply chain, while providing access to the 3D part catalog of your strategic suppliers. Part Enterprise's CAD-native 3D standard part catalog management eliminates the duplication and migration of your catalog data required to support multiple product programs using different CAD versions or different CAD systems. This enables stability of your standard 3D part catalogs over time. The reduction in parts leads to supplier consolidation, which ultimately makes it easier for designers to find and reuse standard parts with confidence. Part Solutions is a no-risk implementation. There is no displacement of your current technology like CAD or PDM. No disruption to your current processes. You do not have to re-engineer your entire product development process to implement Part Solutions. And lastly, Part Solutions requires very little training, such that users are up to speed in less than an hour. The net result is fast value. You don't have to wait years, months, or even weeks to see the return on your investment. So in summary, the Part Solutions suite complements your current PLM environment with 3D part catalog management to make it easy for your design teams to find, reuse, and control standard and commercial 3D parts, all with reduced IT management. Part Solutions, the standard in reuse.